You know, I'm at work and I'm on Facebook and on Instagram and YouTube, you know, sitting back studying, thinking about life, thinking, damn, we really allowed Trump to do what he did. And I realize now that I'm older, I realize that I have no illusions about life and that the most strongest warrior of the tribe has decided what he was going to do and that nobody was going to stop him. And maybe he's a puppet for somebody, but it feels a lot like Rome, where the people who have established America is like I forget it's called the Phoebians. It was something that was called where they had a vote and other people had a vote too, but their vote wasn't as strong. And I feel like the rich have a stronger vote and the middle class have a vote too, but our vote is not as strong because they still need our people for soldiers. But back in Rome time, the rich people they they had peasants and people on their land who they equipped to be soldiers, but only the best, only the best, the citizens were the main soldiers who had the best armor and was the most properly trained, and they were like officers, and they served in the army. Well, I forget exactly what it's called. The little groups they had, the Legion. I think it's called like the Legion, but whatever. But anyway, Rome fell because as it expanded, they allowed other people to become citizens of Rome, and that they had no dedication to Rome. And then that's like what's happening really in America. You know, as we allow other people to become citizens, they have no dedication to America. They just really rape and and pillage and get what they get and don't care about doing anything, for America. That's kind of like what the tax thing is doing right now, and probably what they've been doing. But now it's getting to the point where they don't even care. Maybe they never cared. I heard Reagan did the same thing. So maybe this is just history repeats itself, and I'm just learning of it because I'm of age now. So you know, basically, I see it as America is business as usual. When we had the slaves, and the capitalism, I said, who were we? I'm African American. We, when they had the slaves, it was, let us get this money and it's free labor. And when it became inconvenient to do so, then they got rid of that and they established a new way of doing things. I mean, feel like, at the end of the day, we still slaves, but we just slaves to our job, slaves to, being in this little rap, in this will, only getting as far as they want us to get, going, constantly knocking our head up against a glass ceiling. But, if you make it, you gotta be something extraordinary. You gotta build a foundation for your kids to make it a little further. Then they build a foundation to make it a little further. Then all of a sudden now you bless us to 1%. But immediately you just like immediately bumping against something, and you're not cultured enough. You're not knowledgeable enough, and you distracting yourself with TV with the idiot box, and it's just going on and on and on. So when I look at what Trump did, and look at what America did, and look at how we can't stop it, I realize that we're like an endless cycle where the system is broken, but really nothing we can do about it. It just is what it is. And the best thing you can do is, prepare for it. Get your family right. You know what I mean? Set yourself up on a path of trying to, get this money the best way you know how. That's all you can do. And sometimes you gotta take extreme measures. You gotta look at your blueprint and look how you can get you can. Maybe you can't get to C. Maybe you gotta get to B right now. So you work the hell out of B to get to C. Tell your C. All right. Well, I'm gonna build you up from C and keep it moving. You get to find the right woman to do that with and move on. Build together. Sometimes, a lot of times with Instagram now, people get distracted by the flesh, but that's not really what's going to make you money. Well, it's not really a lot of percent of his money, and you get caught up in that, and you get caught up in cars and this and that, trying to look like money, without having wealth. Just having income, paycheck to paycheck. The next thing you know, ain't nothing like having all designer shit, and your crib looking all nice, but you miss a couple payments, and all of a sudden you're gonna lose that crib and you're gonna lose that shit. So things will get crazy. You gotta really learn how to maneuver, and you gotta learn how to have a circle around you to maneuver in. Put yourself in certain situations. And right now, for myself, that's really what I'm trying to do. I'm just, right now I'm just looking crazy, just working out, studying, and just trying to put myself in better situations. And it's going to take a minute, but it's beauty in the struggle. There's definitely beauty in the struggle. And when I have more to offer, that's when I'll make more connections, because then I can, they can tie me. It can, one of the things I think about is I think about home improvement, and I think about business degree, a history degree. I mean, I'm not really going to go really into the logic of that right now, because that's something that I'm doing, and I really don't want to give too much and have somebody else on it. You know what I mean? I need to get to it first, and then I'll be like, yeah, this right here was the way.